Mexican food is absolutely delicious, and it's one of the most beloved foods in the world. But I'm not gonna talk about Mexican food today, I'm gonna talk about Swedish tacos. This unholy abomination is what Swedes refer to when they talk about tacos, and there's a whole culture surrounding the Swedish Taco Friday. I'm the Swedish Kock, and today I'm gonna show you how to make Swedish tacos. To serve 3 or 4 people, depending if you're a tiny munchkin or a proper Viking, you need 500 grams of minced meat. This can be all beef or a mix of beef and pork, or something like moose meat if you feel like wasting it on tacos. Been there, done that, no regrets. People do say that it's a bit dry though. 1 red or yellow onion, it doesn't really matter, both are great. 1 cucumber and 1 tomato, or a pack of tomatoes like I have here, some cherry tomatoes, that should work fine. 1 can of sweet corn, or corn as we say in Sweden, is there another kind? 1 pack of spice mix. Santa Maria or Old El Paso is traditional. You can buy the store brands as well if you're a sad poor person. The spice mix is a blend of cumin, paprika and garlic powder, and some chili too. I think there's some salt and sugar and pepper in it as well, and some oregano. You can blend it yourself, but that's not traditional Swedish tacos. 1 can of salsa. Santa Maria or Old El Paso is traditional for the sauce as well. There's actually a bunch of different types of salsa, mild, hot, chunky, and also pineapple flavored salsa. Pineapple salsa is pretty new in Sweden, and it's weird. I don't approve at all. Then you also need 1 pack of sour cream. Yes, sour cream. It's not gonna be the most weird ingredient in this list. Then you also need soft taco shells or hard taco shells, or both if you're a Swede and you can't make up your mind. I'm actually not a fan of hard taco shells because they break when you bite into them, and then you get sauce all over your shirt and you have to take off your shirt, and then everyone at the table looks at you strangely. Better stick to soft tacos. Some people also want other ingredients like iceberg lettuce or red peppers or guacamole or banana and pineapple. Those people are completely insane and it's horrible, but it is Swedish, so I guess I'm gonna try it. Once you have all your ingredients, it's time to start cooking. And by cooking I mean frying the minced meat and chopping vegetables. The best thing about tacos is that it's quick and easy. Just fry the meat and add the spice mix. Chop up everything else and place it nicely in bowls. This is the most dangerous part, don't cut your little fingers. It's amazing that I'm allowed to touch sharp knives actually. My cutting skills are entirely non-existent. Don't judge me. Once everything is chopped, you might want to heat your taco shells a bit, and then it's time to assemble the tacos. But before I do that, let's talk about the history of Swedish tacos. Mexico is a long way from cold Sweden, and we don't really have a Mexican food tradition. But in the 1990s there was a boom of Tex-mex inspired food, and you could suddenly find tons of Mexican ingredients in the supermarkets. Or rather, American ingredients I should say, because Swedish tacos are directly inspired by Tex-mex and have nothing to do with Mexico. In the beginning, there was a lot of experimentation when Swedes tried to combine Tex-mex with their own tastes. Banana tacos were popular in the 90s, for example. But so was Spice Girls, so the 90s was strange. In the 2000s, tacos became even more popular and also became tightly associated with the Swedish concept of Fredagsmys. Fredagsmys means Friday coziness, and it's a time when the whole family relaxes after the work week. You eat snacks and you do fun activities and you have a couple of glasses of wine. And you don't want to slave away too long in the kitchen, so the Fredagsmys food has to be simple and tasty. And Swedish tacos fit the bill perfectly for that, so there was a big marketing push to associate tacos with Fredagsmys in Sweden. You might have heard about Taco Tuesdays over in the US. Well, Swedes don't care about that at all. Taco Friday is the proper taco day in Sweden. And tacos have become extremely popular as a weekend food in Sweden. It was the most popular weekend food between 2020 and 2022. I don't have any statistics about 2023 and 2024 yet, but it wouldn't surprise me if tacos still are up there. There's also been a lot of experimentation with the Swedish taco recipes over the years. Fish tacos was something that was introduced, for example, not with herring I would presume, but that would have made it quite traditional. And vegetarian tacos as well. I mean proper vegetarian tacos, not when you just have a couple of pieces of lettuce in a shell. But none of those really caught on. Swedes simply love their traditional Swedish tacos too much. It's been a staple of Swedish Fredagsmys for decades, and it's not going away anytime soon. Anyway, let's get back to assembling the tacos and having a taste. To assemble a Swedish taco, you simply take your hard or soft taco shell, you fill it with minced meat and vegetables and salsa, and you top it off with sour cream. And if you have any cheese, you can either put it at the bottom so it melts a bit, or on the top. I don't care, I'm not gonna have cheese either way. You can keep your stinking cheese. You typically have all the ingredients in nice little bowls, so everyone can assemble their own tacos. Swedish tacos is a social activity, and many families cook the tacos together and then they sit around a table and fight over the toppings together. The women often have a glass of rosé with their tacos, and the men often have a crappy lager, typically a Swedish lager or a Corona in a pathetic attempt to make it seem more Mexican. But I'm generalizing. Sweden is a land of equality, so men can drink rosé and women can drink as much crappy lager as they want. And there you have it. This is Swedish tacos. I made both a soft shell and a hard shell taco, so you can see why the soft shell is infinitely superior. Well, let's give it a shot. If you're wondering why I'm making such a face, it's partly because the hard shell taco is crumbling in my grasp, and partly because of the banana and pineapple. I never have banana and pineapple in my tacos. This is so strange, it's way too sweet. It's actually not super bad, to be honest, but it's weird. It's weird. You know, you get the savoriness from the meat, and then you get the sweetness from both the banana and the pineapple, and some acidity as well. It's just a weird combination. I'm not sure whoever came up with this. Bloody Swedes. Anyway, let's try the soft taco as well. It's gonna be easier to eat at least. I think I had more banana in that second one, and to be honest, it's not very good. I take back what I said, it doesn't work at all. I think it's the squishiness of the banana, it just gives a weird texture. But then again, I'm not fond of guacamole in tacos either, so yeah, maybe you're gonna like it. Try it. I'm not gonna finish those banana tacos. I'm gonna make a couple of new ones without banana and actually without pineapple as well. It didn't really do anything for me. That's how I typically make my Swedish tacos. Just all the other ingredients. No weirdness. And that's about it for this episode, all about Swedish tacos that have nothing to do with Mexican food. I hope you found it interesting. Like and subscribe if you want to see more Swedish food adventures. And until next time, bork, 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 and I hope you have a really delicious day.